Welcome to
Midnight Circle
from your friends at House of Whimsical Terror.
Chat about curious topics.
And this week's topic is zombies.
Zombies. Yeah.
I love this topic.
Zombies are amazing.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to talk about some zombies.
So many things to talk about.
Yes.
I didn't even know the wealth of zombie information available.
I was going to say lore. Lore can be true too, can't it?
It can. Yes. So it is both information, it is lore, it is research, it is everything you would like in a zombie story.
Yes. So get ready.
So we're just going to do this whole zombie thing.
Zombie.
Okay. Ready?
I am ready.
All right, me too. So, okay, zombies are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't keep them down.
No, you can't.
I had to open with that.
Yeah.
The reanimation of corpses is a deep-seated fear, and the history dates back to ancient times.
I love that.
Right? That's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Dead bodies pinned with rocks and heavy items have been unearthed by archaeologists in areas around the world. Around the world, Esther.
Yeah.
Like not just in one location.
Zombies get around.
Apparently this fear of zombie body reanimation is universal. So the assumption was that when they unearthed these corpses with the heavy items on them and the rocks, that these people wanted these other people to stay dead. Yeah. And it's speculated that actually flesh-eating zombies, which we have come to know so well current life, were actually introduced by George Romero in the cult classic Night of the Living Dead.
He did it.
He did it. So today, boys and girls, we are touring the afterlife. Come listen.
Mm-hmm. But Mary, we would be remiss if we did not mention Haitian zombie lore.
Right.
In the spiritual tradition of voodoo, zombies may be created by a specific practitioner called a bakor. I probably didn't say that right.
You did.
Okay. Substances such as tetrodotoxin and bufotoxin may be used on individuals where they are drugged, buried alive, dug up, and enslaved. Similar to what happened to Mr. Narcisse.
Mm-hmm.
In 1997, the reputable medical journal Lancet reported accounts of contemporary zombies. One story was about Claverius Narcisse. In 1962, this man was declared dead and buried after he slipped into a coma at a local hospital. 18 years later,
18 years.
Claverius
Hypo.
Okay. Walked up to his sister at a local marketplace and declared he had been buried alive, dug up, and kidnapped to work on a sugar plantation far from where he was buried. The doctors, family, and townspeople all agreed it was definitely Mr. Narcisse. His story and experiences are quite well known, and he figures prominently in the book Passage of Darkness by Wade Davis.
Yes.
So yet even further back in the zombie record to 1697. Zombies were appearing in literature. At that time, they were considered ghosts or spirits, not monsters. At that time, there was a French story that told the tale of a Creole woman in the Caribbean whose sleep was disturbed by apparitions that accompanied a sorcerer, and they were called a zombie.
Yes. So, going even further back,
Ooh.
and perhaps
let's go time travel,
and perhaps into lore. Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel in the Bible, describes a scene where, after prophesying the bones in a boneyard, they begin to grow flesh and reanimate, though it states, quote, there was no breath in them. Of course, resurrections of saints and sinners are all through the text. None so famous as the man, Jesus himself. Experts speculate that zombies and their association to apocalypse may actually have begun there.
Interesting.
Right?
You know, Ezekiel also, I don't know if we talked about this when we talked about, do we call them aliens? Whatever the politically correct term is for
I'm not sure what
aliens from other planets.
Yeah, but we'll just preface it with the politically correct term that we don't know as aliens.
Yes.
From other planets.
Yeah, because in Ezekiel, isn't that the book where they talk about him seeing a big kind of round wheel in the air that comes to earth and doors open and creatures come out of it?
Ezekiel was a very busy man.
Yes.
He was. Yeah.
He was.
I don't know. Well, Ezekiel had a lot going on, apparently.
But what did he see? He saw so many of these things.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. It'd be fun to be Ezekiel's friend for a little while.
It really would.
He might be creepy, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So the idea of zombies is also buttressed by the scientific study of carpenter ants. I love this.
Mm-hmm.
That have been infected by okay, Mary, you're going to have to correct me on this, Ophiocordyceps fungus. Yes, the one similar to what is seen in the Last of Us series.
Right.
Cordyceps. So it was discovered in 1859, and this fungus attaches to the ants, drills into the body, and feeds on it. As a result, the ants' behaviors are altered. It manifests in an erratic walk and deviates from its regular foraging paths and other disturbing behaviors. Yeah, and in The Last of Us, they talk about that jump to a fungus.
Yeah.
Taking over.
Yeah, and if you speak to any of your medical or veterinary friends, they'll be happy to terrorize you with information on cordyceps.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Well, studying zombie effects is actually popular. The parasitic nature of biological threats, microbes, or social relationships can be viewed through the lens of zombification. Simply speaking, a zombie is a body that has been hijacked in such a way that it is now controlled by an outside entity, perhaps similar to what happens when our brains are taken over by social media.
Or in a cult.
Oh,
may I refer us back to our previous?
Oh, yes. Yes.
But yes, zombification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point, Mare.
So I found this interesting, that if you want to learn more about zombies, you can look no further than Arizona State University professors Athena Actipis and Emily Zarkas. Arizona State University.
Mary and I are both proud Sun Devils.
Yes, we are.
It's difficult living in Tucson because we were raised as proud Wildcats.
But the truth is now out. So there it is.
We're ASUvians.
That's right. So Athena Actipis and Emily Zarkas have both created areas of study at ASU that examine the real-world consequences of zombie threats and benefits. And they have podcasts and documentaries that are at the cutting edge of zombie research, and you can look them up, and it is fascinating.
Well, ASU is number one in innovation.
That's right. I remember years ago, I was fascinated by the fact that they had researchers that were studying shamanism there as well, which was fascinating, both in Siberia and in Arizona and different places around the world. And
that's important.
They really are number one in innovation.
Yes, they are.
I'm just going to put that out there.
Yes.
Yeah. And probably going to get a lot of hassles from our family members now.
Yeah, who are Wildcats. But.
That's right. But that's all we have for today. But we will likely revive this topic in the future.
Revive. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Couldn't help myself.
No, you're funny. all of the zombie puns that you can possibly fit into one episode.
We're doing it.